How's it going, guys? I'm your host Korriban Gaming and welcome back to a very special video that's been 2 years in the making. That's right, guys. After 2 years, I'm very happy and excited to finally be bringing you my very own Discord server. I initially planned to release this last week, but real life happened and I had a school project to complete. That's why the release was pushed a week back. Nonetheless, it's finally here. Now, I know most of you guys probably have a lot of burning questions, so I'm going to be addressing some of them in this video. Firstly, why did I make my own Discord server? There's quite a few reasons to this, honestly. First of all, I've been getting comments and requests from you guys very early on that I should have my own Discord, and that was also the initial driving force behind me starting on this project 2 years ago. Secondly, and perhaps the biggest reason, was because I was unhappy with the current state of the community and how things were being run in general. I've been making videos for a long time, and I've been a player of AE's games for an even longer time. I was here before Discord even existed. I was here when the only place players could interact with each other outside the game was AE's own forums. Back when the game was still in its early stages, there wasn't much of a community. Not till the advent of Discord and players started making their own third-party Discords was a community really established for the single-player games like Dragon Fable, Adventure Quest, and even MechQuest. Back then, my channel was still small and didn't even have 100 subscribers, so I didn't give much thought to it and joined the third-party community Discords that were already created. And I have to say, even in the early days, there was already a lot of drama, but definitely not as much toxicity. Over time, as the community grew, it also evolved, but unfortunately not exactly in the right direction. People got more toxic, some players saw themselves as being above others, and cliques started to form. Those who had unpopular opinions were ostracized and mocked, and it still is a common occurrence today. Now, you would think that the moderators should have put a stop to all this, right? Not exactly. Sure, they were there when things really got out of hand, but my question is, why do they have to wait until that extent before taking action? Why do they not curb the problem at its root? Why do they turn a blind eye to all the toxicity, especially if they are from the more popular players? Okay then, so I could be considered a pioneer, and if I was so unhappy with everything, why have I never just volunteered to be a mod at one of the already existing community servers then? The simple answer is because I don't own them, and there are some things I can never really change because it's not my right to, since I didn't create those servers, and I can respect the decision of the owners and the other mods if they choose not to do things the way I want. To be fair, I do think that there are good third-party community Discords out there, and I'm generalizing some things, but at least to me, none of them were perfect. There was never really a server that checked all the boxes for me, and you know what they say, if you want to do it right, then you gotta do it yourself. So that's what I did. Now, in no way am I saying my Discord is going to be perfect, and I don't think the perfect community server will ever exist, but at least this is something I can call my own. A place where I can call the shots and put a stop to whatever I think is not right. And of course, the elephant in the room. You only made this cause you were removed from most of the third-party community Discords. Yes and no. I started on this server 2 years ago before any of this happened. The recent incidents have indeed spurred me to want to complete and release my server faster, but it's never been the main reason why I made the server in the first place. Whether you believe me or not is entirely up to you. Why did it take you 2 years to make a Discord server? Well, it's a side project really, and I'm the only one working on it. On top of real life matters and my daily upload schedule, I don't really have a lot of time to work on it. But I'm gonna be honest, I'm also incredibly lazy and love to procrastinate. What makes your server different from the other community servers out there, and why should I join it? The number one thing that I really hope to differentiate my server from the rest is the environment. I want it to be a safe space for anyone and everyone to come in and voice their opinions, however unpopular it may be, without fear of getting ostracized or laughed at. Also, zero drama. This is something that I'm going to be extremely strict about. That being said, I also want to give everyone a chance, and in that same vein, I also hope that everyone is willing to give me a chance. Give me a chance to show you how we can engage in discussion about our favorite games without all the toxicity. Whether you're a supporter or hater, I welcome you with open arms. I'm not going to police your past behavior or your behavior outside the server. See it as a blank slate for all. That being said, if anyone tries to start drama or start being toxic, I will not hesitate to ban you immediately. I know this is going to put off some of you who aren't in the other community discords because you don't want to interact with these people, but I give you my assurance that they will behave or they will be out. Absolutely no special treatment for anyone. There's most of the standard things you would expect to see in an AE team server like achievement roles, and boy do I have plenty of them for you to earn. Chat channels for specific games, voice channels if you're into talking using a real voice instead, helpful resources for new and returning players, and of course, this being my server, there are dedicated channels for my most diehard supporters whenever I upload a new video. I appreciate you guys. My server also has a unique leveling system with the piggy bot. I've been playing around with it recently and I think it's really fun. You guys should join and try it out too. What do you hope to achieve by making this server? It's simple really, like I stated above, a new, safe and friendly environment for all players of the game, whether you're hardcore or casual, to engage in discussion on anything related to the game. I do hope that the server will grow big one day, but at the same time, I would much rather keep the server small, with friendly and polite discussions than have a gigantic server where toxicity runs rampant. That's basically it guys. Join the server, have fun, and oh, I also have a new end screen. Not that I ever had one. Do stay till the end, check it out, and let me know what you guys think. If you guys like this video, then be sure to drop me a thumbs up, and be sure to subscribe to my channel if you guys haven't already done so. Till the next time, I'm your host Korriban Gaming. Peace out.